for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best.
The job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Griffin on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have
again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Griffin. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Second and 10 now. Griffin. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. Griffin will throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Slip.
So here's Vic following the interception. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And he's into the clear. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Randy Moss, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Come on, fellas.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
And he's going to go down, back near midfield at the 49.
Push him back. Push him back. Double up. He's got it. Double up.
3rd and long for Vic. That'll be caught by Hester. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. 4th down, Vic. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Check 26.
Play action here on 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski.
Got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Vic on 3rd and 2. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield. They'll
indeed go for it with Griffin. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Too Tall Jones showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on 1st down, Griffin flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Griffin. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. What a play that turns out to be. 36. The big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Griffin eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. From the gun, Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Michael Irvin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Griffin. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A second down throw for Vic. Looking deep for Julio. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big pickup of 38. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. That throw by Vic incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Switch.
To throw again. Vic. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? And just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. In the second quarter, 14-7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is RG3. And he's going to go down again. Throwing on 3rd and long. Griffin. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now Griffin. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away.